Hey everyone, it's Lynn from Holistic Health and Wellness, doing something a little bit different today, and I am going to share my screen with you, and we're going to do like a mini workshop on the 3 steps to weight loss, energy, and balancing your sugar. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen and start this off. And this is kind of important because our gut really helps us to feel better. So as you know, I'm Lynn Wadsworth. I'm a certified health coach and, of course, the proud owner of Holistic Health and Wellness. I am also a certified wellness cooking instructor who helps people who are so busy that they don't know how to fit healthy into their lifestyle, but they really want to be healthy. So I help them with that. I help people to detoxify their bodies and learn how to eat healthy foods and also improve their digestive function. So today we're going to talk about this a little bit. You're going to find out why digestion is so important to your health and how it can help you with your weight loss, how you can have energy and have balanced sugar. So we're going to talk about the importance of digestion. So it helps you with the beauty of your body, your skin, and your hair. And that really does have a lot to do with how healthy your gut is. So your immune system, maybe you're somebody that gets common colds a lot or sinus infections. If there's something going around, you get it. That can be something to do with your gut. And it can also affect the health of your mind. So my disclaimer here is that, of course, I am not a physician. I am not a nutritionist. I am not a dietitian. I'm a health coach. So I base a lot of my teachings on professors who taught us in school when I went to the Institute for Integrative Nutrition. So here are some of the symptoms of imbalances. So it can be constipation, acid reflux, poor sleep, excessive gas, irritable bowel, headaches, and chronic colds. So, you know, if you think about any of those things, maybe it's something to do with the way that your digestive system is acting up. So to understand digestion, think about it like this. It, of course, begins in the mouth. It continues through the esophagus into the stomach and small intestines and the colon. So the goal of good digestion is to sort the good nutrients from the bad nutrients. That way your body can assimilate what it needs to actually thrive. So here's a sneak peek inside the digestive system. Here, of course, is your esophagus, where you take it in, goes down into your stomach, all the way down here, all the way down into your colon. And then, of course, it eliminates all the way through. So good versus bad bacteria. So there has to be a balance of good and bad bacteria for your body to have healthy digestion. So the ideal ratio is 85% good bacteria, 15% bad. So I can honestly tell you, in years past, when I was not healthy and I didn't know any better about health and wellness, and long before I became a health coach, I would have to say my numbers were flipped. I would probably have 15% good bacteria to 85% bad because I put a lot of junk food into my body. So the benefits of good bacteria include nutrient absorption, decreased food allergies, good digestion, good regulated body weight, a reduction in inflammation, and synthesized nutrients, for example, vitamin K, B12, biotin, and medium fatty chain acids. Those are all the benefits of good bacteria. So if you have a leaky gut, which of course is a buzzword these days, physicians often call it gut dysbiosis or leaky gut syndrome, or it could even be called increased intestinal permeability. And it's the result of damage to the intestinal lining. So this comes from Dr. Andrew Weil in What is Leaky Gut in 2018. He was one of our professors in college. So leaky gut is linked to celiac disease. So those are the people you might hear talk about they're gluten-free. They have to be because they've got something you haven't quite figured out, but it's celiac disease. GERD, of course, something like acid reflux, IBS, irritable bowel, allergies, heart disease, even autism, Crohn's disease, and mental disorders. So, again, it's kind of funny. We don't think about our stomach being linked to our mind and to our healthy brain function, but it is. Okay, so I think I just skipped back some. Let me go back and make sure I get this right. Okay, so I still did it. Symptoms of leaky gut: fatigue, food allergies, inflammation, common cold, weakened immune system, anxiety and depression, adrenal fatigue, inability to lose weight, and skin problems. So if you have gut flora disruptors, those would be things like antibiotics. So very often, if you think about when you're on antibiotics, they can give you diarrhea, you can feel really bloated, have headaches, just not feel good. Your gut flora gets disrupted if you're on a poor diet, if you're going through chronic stress, environmental toxins, digestive distress like low stomach acid and toxic overload. So I explained on the webinar the other night that our bodies are built so magnificently that they handle the toxicity that comes into our body and gets rid of it naturally. However, in today's society, that toxic world that we hear all about, there is more toxicity coming into our body than our body can handle. So we get toxic overload. So to improve your gut flora, you take things like probiotics, which are alive bacteria. I always buy mine out of the refrigerator at a good health food store. Prebiotics, again, from a good source. That's food for bacteria. Then fermented foods are so good for that. I actually have a program that's an 8-week program for gut issues specifically, and fermented foods is huge in that process. So yeah, we're going to talk about that in delicate subject of poop. So here's the scoop on it. People who have healthy digestive systems eliminate at least 1 to 3 times a day. And for some of you, that might be like, oh, you've got to be kidding me. I could never go that often. But that is what a healthy digestive system does. So your poop should be healthy, smooth like sausage, brown in color, and very easy to pass. So it should not be causing you distress, straining. It should be very easy. So obviously, with that in mind, to strive for the perfect stool is really striving for perfect health. And then, of course, transit time of our foods. When you understand how the digestive system works, you'll realize that the transit time of your food when you take it in should be 12 to 24 hours. So if it's less than 12 hours, then it's getting into malabsorption. Your body is not absorbing the foods as it should. There's something going on. It's either leaking somewhere or there's some kind of permeation, and it's often expressed through diarrhea. So if it's more than 24 hours to go through the body, then that generally leads to constipation. So that's a trigger to let you know that this isn't happening in my body, so I've either got a slow-moving digestion or there's something wrong where it's not absorbing properly. So to avoid constipation, get to know your body. So many people, like me, eat healthy foods, but they're also eating foods that can cause sensitivities. So a good example of this would be, so you eat foods that maybe dairy, maybe your body is sensitive to it, and so it causes constipation, it causes congestion in your body. So my suggestion is to follow an elimination diet to learn which foods are right for your body. Add a good quality probiotic and eat simple combinations of foods to decrease that congestion. So here are some examples. So choose one of these types of plates to make it as simple as possible for optimal digestion. So vegetables with grains, this could be something healthy like quinoa. I always pick that one because that's one of my favorites. Now, when I talk about grains, healthy grains, I'm not talking about your white grains like white rice and white pastas. We're looking at the whole wheat or something like a vegetable pasta. You know, check in the grocery store aisles. Some of them are made with quinoa if you're looking for pasta, but they should be healthy whole wheat grains, not stripped of their natural makeup. Vegetables with proteins. So that could be eating vegetables. If you're eating a salad, you've got proteins in the form of eggs, unless you're trying to skip dairy. You can have some chicken or a nice, good quality organic or free-range chicken. Then your vegetables with fat, like this picture here, that's a nice salad that's got avocado in there. You can throw a few almonds, sliced almonds on there, and you're good to go. So some foods that improve your digestion plus increase your immunity would be foods, the superfoods like chlorella, camu, raw cacao, which I love to throw into my smoothies, and bee pollen. And your green foods would be any foods that are rich in chlorophyll, foods rich in vitamin D, unless you can get some great sunlight, like cod liver oil, which I remember my mum giving to us when we were kids, eggs, sardines, yogurt, and kefir. Again, foods rich in zinc, which would be oysters, turkey, kefir, yogurt. Medicinal foods would be something like miso, again, kefir, yogurt, and sprouts. So coconut and coconut oil. So coconut, if you buy packages, buy unsweetened coconut, but your best option is to buy fresh coconut. Any kind of berries, then raw apple cider vinegar. My favorite is Bragg's. And herbs and spices, which would include ginger, garlic, oregano, turmeric, black pepper. So for healing and repairing your digestion, some of the suggestions from some of my professors in college would have been fermented foods, miso, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, inner echo, bioccult, good belly, which I'd just been talking to somebody about yesterday, and yogurt, whether it's dairy or non-dairy, because there's one so delicious that's based on coconut milk and almond, who makes almond milk, they have one too now. So your probiotics, if you're consuming probiotics and prebiotics, these are essential for healthy gut flora. And if you take a probiotic daily, it could be key for your health, your happiness, and your vitality. So the ones that I suggest, and do your research on them, are Garden of Life Primal Defense, PB8, or Inner Echo Cultured Coconut Water Kefir. So prebiotics. Prebiotics are non-digestible foods that move through the digestive system and help the good bacteria to grow. So prebiotics are food for the good bacteria in your gut. So when you combine probiotics and prebiotics, you've got a perfect combination for a healthy gut. So an example of something that has both probiotics and prebiotics would be found in kefir and yogurt. So prebiotic foods include most of these being raw: chicory root, Jerusalem, artichoke, dandelion greens, raw garlic, raw leek, which I love, raw and cooked onion, banana, and asparagus. So what it comes down to is making the best choices. You want to eat clean, eat simple, combine your foods properly, and hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. I know you hear it from me all the time. So physicians these days are recommending half of your body weight, but at least drink 8 ounces of water every day. If you don't like the taste of water, then try putting in some lemon or some berries to flavor it a bit. And absolutely what you should do is avoid the junk, avoid toxins, and avoid sugar. So sugar, we all know, is added to so many processed foods, so it's so great if you can stay away from it. So the number one reason for improving your digestion comes down to the fact that if you have healthy foods, probiotics, prebiotics, you're going to have endless energy, lose weight easily, and be healthy. So I have a program coming up. It is for you if you're looking to improve your vitality, ditch the sugar cravings, and reduce unwanted allergies, plus lose some weight, feel better overall, then, check this out. It's my 7-day summer detox program. It starts July the 30th. It can help you reduce the belly fat, reduce food allergies, improve sleep, balance your sugar, and totally energize you. And what it does, it is all whole foods. You don't go hungry, but it's like an elimination of some of the foods that could be giving you some issues. And so at the end of the 7 days, you will be adding foods back in, and then you will keep note of them, and you'll begin to figure out if some are making you feel tired again, less energy, you've got stomach bloat, then you have a sensitivity to that food. So you can revitalize and re-energize yourself. So just imagine changing the way you eat, the way you feel and look, and the way that you think in just days. So this is why I'm introducing, and this is a new one, the summer detox. It's all natural whole foods. You do not go hungry at all. All foods, all natural foods that can support you to make the changes that you deserve, that your body needs. It causes you to refresh, to renew, to recharge, revitalize, and it starts a week from Monday, July the 30th. So I know what you've been waiting for. You've been waiting for a magic diet or cure to appear to fix your belly bloat, your low energy, and your digestive issues. You know how I know that? Because that's how I was. I chased after every diet there was out there looking for some quick fix, and there just isn't one. So what this is a spark to motivate you long term and transform your life from the inside out, from the way you eat to the way you manage stress and take care of yourself. It'll be a moment when you feel great, you look amazing, and you can finally tell the world, hey, I did it, and this time I'm going to stick to it. It's just something that will change you in just 7 days because you'll feel so much different and you want to carry on eating that kind of lifestyle. So you can lose weight quickly and easily just by making smart choices instead of depriving yourself. You'll be able to ditch the old habits that don't serve you anymore, kick those quick fixes to the curb, stop buying book after book, doing diet after diet that still don't bring about the changes that you really want. And again, I know that because I've been there, I've done that. It just has not worked. I've invested thousands and thousands of dollars in the past in trying these different diets, counting points, counting calories, and it just doesn't work. So if you want to uncover more happiness, more energy, and a feeling of total balance throughout the day, then this is a perfect thing for you. Live a life that's free from confusion about what you're going to eat. It's all laid out for you. You'll be completely in control of your body and your mind, and you'll be so glad that you did it. So this program really is awesome, and it's easy because all the recipes, the guides, the shopping list, the planners, they're all ready for you, so you can jump right in. You don't have to do any thinking about it. It begins July 30th, and there's a special $50 off for the first 10 people to sign up. So if you sign up now, you only pay $97 or 2 payments of $50. And you'll receive 2 bonuses. That's a one-on-one coaching call with me and some anti-aging recipes. If you have the regular price, that's $147 or 2 payments of $75, you still get the 2 bonuses. It's just the first 10 that sign up get that $50 off. So I really hope that you will consider that. I appreciate you spending the time learning about your digestion, your happiness, and your health, and how you can be more energized. And so for more information about my upcoming 7-day summer detox starting July the 30th, you can go to my website, holistic-healthandwellness.com. You can go to the programs tab, and then you'll see the 7-day summer detox. It's holistic-healthandwellness.com/7-day-summer-detox. If you have any questions, you can email me at lwadsworth@verizon.net, or you can, of course, find me on Facebook under Holistic Health and Wellness LLC. So I really appreciate you spending the time with me today. I know I don't usually do things this way. Usually I write my newsletters out, but I thought I'd do something a little bit different this week. Hope that you've enjoyed it this way. I hope that you'll feel free to reply to me and leave any comments that you desire. As always, I'm here to serve you and help you to find your healthier life. So again, this is Lynn from Holistic Health and Wellness, and I thank you for joining me. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.